as cases of COVID-19 in Migori County continue to rise, the growing jitters on the situation in Tanzania has led to calls to have the border points closed, among these being at the Isebania border in the county of Migori. A spot check by NTV reveals that Matarangwe, Guitembe, Nyamaturubo, Nyamatiro, Nyamagagana, Kopanga and Kogaja towns are the points of interest since foreigners have been sneaking into the country via bodabodas. NTV's Bernardo Joang now joins us live from Migori and will be giving us an update on that. Joang, really, how are the authorities have been responding to this particular risk on the border?
Well, thank you very much. Just as you said, we are here in Migori County. And remember, the issue of porous borders has really caused Migori County. It started with 2 people and then was suppressed many. The number rose up to 7 people. And also, as we speak, it is around 11, 10 there. And of course, what many people are saying that they are saying these porous borders should be manned accordingly. And of course, they are saying that the exact number of police officers manning the borders are not enough. And they are also adding that along the borders, most of the Tanzanian citizens are currently misusing bodaboda operators along the borders, giving them 50 shillings at least to enable them sneak into the country to do their business. And also, that is in the morning and in the evening. They are this is the issue that is, according to Migori County Health Department, they are saying that something should be done at least to enable them help them in the fight against COVID-19. And as spotted by NTV in different towns in Migori County, we came to realize that majority of residents, they do not observe the preventive measures that have been put by Minister of Health, even though the police and also Minister of Health officers are really trying their best at least to ensure that the directives are also adhered to. And as we speak, along the borders, we are made to understand the towns like Kogaja, towns like Kopanga, people are just crossing anyhowly. And of course, the residents are accusing the government at least to ensure that something should be done. And of course, yesterday in Rongo town, police officers managed to arrest 10 people who came all over from Nairobi, at least to come and attend a in North Kamagambo, and currently they are they have been quarantined here in Rongo level 5 hospital, and currently they will be there waiting medical officers at least to do some tests. And currently, according to what the area of OCPD, we were saying that they are on high alert and they will not enable somebody to come into Migori County or Rongo without getting information. Let's hear what he was saying.
Wanajaribu kujificha wakiwa wanafikiria kwamba sisi wanarongo hawatashikwa. Kumbuka hii, wanarongo wako macho. Hakuna kitu itaibita. Wakiona ile mtu si kawaida ama mgeni, watapasa hisabu.
That was Rongo Sub-County Police Commander. He was speaking there, explaining what transpired yesterday night. And as I told you, the 10 people are currently they are currently at Rongo level 5 hospital, where they are being quarantined. And also, the OCPD said that the family where they went, because 5 people managed to attend the burial yesterday, and the family there, they have been told not to move out of that home. And without wasting time, I'll be speaking to one of the residents here in Rongo town. Just tell, what do they think should be done at least to enable the government officers, especially from the health department, at least to curb the spread of this COVID-19. This is we are at the border, Migori County. We are bordering Tanzania. What do you think, you as a local, what do you think should be done at least to enable this the government through the Minister of Health curb these menace?
I think for the county government as a whole, the national government should at least try and put some or enforce measures in Migori, because we have the nearing borders, which is Isebania and those parts of Sirere. The bodabodas are being misused, and we would urge the county commander to at least be bold enough to deploy some security measures so that we ensure that the boda operators are not being misused by being given 50 shillings to at least ferry people from the neighboring border country where the pandemic, we understand, has gone at alarming rate. Yes.
Okay. Do you think the government is doing enough, at least in manning the borders?
As of now, we are not bolstered in confidence on whatever measures that they are doing, but we urge them, and in fact, we want to send our message to the county commander to be very strict and deploy the GOC, even if we can have the GOC officers manning the borders, so that we control the curb or the influx movement of strangers coming out from the nearing border countries.
Okay, before I let you go, it started in Homa Bay County, where people came all the way from Nairobi to attend the burial, and also in Rongo yesterday they managed to arrest 10 people, and currently they have been quarantined. What do you think should be done? Whom do you think is to blame? Because these people are coming all over from Nairobi.
I think the measures that the government should take to this our nearing border countries is just to have, I think we should be having the roadblocks and place of points where people are being tested, as in when the temperature is high. I think these people, after their temperature has been tested and the temperatures are high, they should be taken to quarantine so that we curb this pandemic disease.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I was speaking to some of the locals. They are saying that something should be done, especially along the borders. They are also urging the ministry concerned at least to ensure that several officers are deployed there, at least to enable at least to assist their colleagues manning the borders, man the borders, because most of the majority of Tanzanian business operators, they are misusing borders, paying them 50 shillings at least to enable them sneak into the country in the morning, and also in the evening they sneak back to Tanzania. And remember, this is something that even Migori County Commissioner is aware, and he said that something is going to be done at least to ensure that our borders are protected, and help and also ensure that the fight against COVID-19 is success. Back to you.